All right, so this is gonna be my first attempt at a video post, mostly out of laziness, just because it takes longer to write, I think, than this will take, and because I've fallen behind here, and we've been to two different cities and haven't posted anything since Dublin. So basically, after we left Dublin, we took a train down to Kilkenny. The trains here are absolutely awesome. Mostly because the Wi-Fi on it's really good, and anywhere that I can get great Wi-Fi becomes a cool place, and because it's way more comfortable than the bus that we discovered today. So we took the train down to Kilkenny. Kilkenny was a tiny little town, I don't know, like an hour south of Dublin or so, and it had a castle that was pretty cool that we got to explore. The grounds behind the castle were just endless grass field, which I always appreciate. I wish I had a frisbee just to hang out there for a while. And probably the highlight of Kilkenny, we went to a little place. I think it's called like Ryan's Pub or Tavern, Ryan something. And we watched this like four-piece traditional Irish band play for like a half hour, an hour or something. They were awesome. There had to be like this 80-year-old guy playing the drum who sang in just incoherent gibberish, and it was absolutely hilarious. And you could just watch him play the drum for minutes at a time, and it was mesmerizing. Also, Jameson here tastes way better, and for me to say alcohol tastes better at all, it must be good, because I generally hate all forms of alcohol. So much better than the Guinness experience so far. Jameson was pretty good. Otherwise, we didn't do much in Kilkenny. We were only there for like a day and a half since we traveled and stuff. So we checked out the castle, we went to the pubs, we walked around the town. Yeah, it was pretty, but after that we took the train again, just a short little half-hour ride down to Waterford. It's down on the south coast of Ireland. I'm sure some people have heard of it. It's famous for Waterford crystal, which that's the only really touristy thing we did while we were there. We went to the Waterford Crystal Factory. We took a tour. There'll be pictures of all these things I'm talking about up in the picture section of the site. So it was like an hour-long tour. Went through and showed us how they make all the crystal there, which is actually really, really cool. So what else did we do in Waterford? Not much. Again, we were only there for like a day and a half. Walked around the town. They had a main like shopping street, which is pretty cool, and it's right on the water. And this morning, like, weather forecasts here are absolutely insane. Like, you see a weather forecast and it's like, oh, it's going to be, 70 degrees with 0% chance to rain. 0% chance to rain in Ireland does not mean you have a 0% chance to get wet, because the air was just in Waterford, at least, was absolutely just moist. You'd go outside for 2 seconds and you'd be soaked. Not technically raining, but there's just mist in the air at all times. And also just another thing I remember about all these towns that Melly specifically wanted me to comment on is that these little towns in Ireland could not close earlier. It's insane. Shops open at maybe like 10 o'clock and close, it seems like 4 o'clock. We try to go to a grocery store or something at all at night, and every single thing in the town is closed. Except pubs, because they need to drink Guinness at all times. What else in Waterford? That was pretty much it. We stayed with an Asian girl named Shan Shan there in her extra bedroom. She seemed really cool. We've been trying to cook dinner and stuff more, mostly to save money, so we cooked our food there. Haven't really eaten anything crazy in Ireland yet. It seems pretty standard in terms of the same stuff as we were having in the UK mostly. Lots of meat plus standard starch food, so potatoes or rice or something. And Ireland so far is pretty much the same, except a lot of stuff is in stews. Yeah. So after Waterford, we took the buses today to try to save some money. I organized a crazy different couple switches on the bus and stuff, so we went significantly out of our way in a couple extra hours, but we saved like 20 euros. So, and we went from Waterford up for a half hour in Limerick, just on a stop, and then from Limerick down to Cork, which is where we are now, in a hostel in Cork. We will start exploring the city and stuff tomorrow. I know Melly wants to check out. There's some open air market that's supposed to be cool, and then there's Blarney Castle near here. Not sure yet if we want to go there or not. We've heard it's really touristy and expensive, so we will see. And after Cork, which is what I'm most excited about, is we will be heading to the western coast of Ireland, which is really what you imagine in Ireland, the cliffs of Moher and all the giant breathtaking landscapes and everything like that, before we head up to Galway this weekend for the Oyster Festival, which is supposed to be the biggest one in the world and everything. So I've never eaten oysters, so pretty excited about it. I think that's it. I will post the photos and put a link and stuff, and let me know if video posts are cool, or if you guys prefer me to type. I do prefer this for the just pure laziness aspect, that I can get the whole thing done in 10 minutes. So, later everyone.